Welcome to the Friday Night Fury, the high school football highlight show that moves at a furious pace. It's week 2 of the postseason, and there are still 8 games involving teams from Central Virginia. Albemarle High School is the 5 seed in the 5A North region. The 9-2 Patriots are on the road at Potomac Falls in the second round. Patriots quarterback Jaquan Anderson ejected right before halftime for bumping an official, so they're playing without him in the second half. AHS is trailing 15-0. They give the ball to running back Jamal Thompson. He runs hard for a first down. On the next play, they give it right back to Thompson. He starts one way but cuts back the other for another first down. The Patriots are looking to get on the board. AHS will get into Potomac Falls territory as Thompson brings the ball in deep, but later in the drive, they are looking to run again. This time they're running a reverse, and the ball will be fumbled. The Panthers will take over on the fumble. The Patriots defense will try to rise up to the challenge as they are looking to get a stop against the Panthers. Zykel Foster gets the tackle in the backfield for a loss. Potomac Falls is forced to punt, but the Patriots cannot take advantage. They will go 3 and out, and in the fourth quarter now, the Panthers give their ball to running back Clement Mapaya. He will score. Albemarle is shut out. Their season ends 22-0. Charlottesville is the 8th seed in 4A West. The Black Knights are on the road at undefeated Woodgrove. In the first quarter, it's scoreless. The Wolverines are driving. The direct snap goes to halfback Jamia Kabuta. He will score. It's 7-0. CHS is looking to answer as they will hand the ball off to Tobias Foley. He scored 5 touchdowns in each of his past 2 games. Foley picking up a big first down here. Now later in the drive, on third down, they're looking to keep the drive going. Sam Neal drops back the pass. It's intended for Lorenzo Louderback, but the pass will fall incomplete off the fingertips. Black Knights are forced to punt. Woodgrove will take advantage. Quarterback Mike Kovich calls his own number and scampers into the end zone. The 2-point try is good. Woodgrove leads 15-0. Wolverines have the ball again after a CHS punt. Kovich again runs it in for the touchdown. Woodgrove led 22-0 after the first quarter. Charlottesville will fall by a final of 58-7. Madison County is in the second round of the state playoffs for the first time since 2001. They're playing at undefeated Stewart's Draft. Cougars are leading 21-7 in the first quarter. Senior running back Izzy Johnson gets the handoff. Number 33 goes 33 yards. It's 28-7. They would increase the lead with a field goal later in the half. Quarterback Garrett Campbell calls his own number, and the senior goes in on the touchdown run. It's 38-7. About a minute left in the half. Madison is moving the ball downfield. They're looking to score. Chris Smith throws to the outside, but Antonio Ruiz-Haynes will step in front of the pass. The dominant Cougars defense strikes again. The sophomore returns the interception 74 yards for a touchdown. It's 45-7 at the break. Stewart's Draft gets the ball to start the second half. They quickly score. Xavier Gunn comes across the line on the sweep and runs around and in for the score. It's 52-7. On the ensuing kickoff, Dre Twyman is back for the Mountaineers. He has a little trouble with the ball and is then knocked loose right at the goal line. Freshman Casey Branch picks it out of the air and returns it for a score. Stewart's Draft wins by a final of 59-13. East Rockingham is the 4 seed in 2A East. The Eagles are taking on Central Woodstock. East Rock is leading 7-0 in the first quarter. Lonzo Charity Jr. scores for Central. It's all tied up. Moving to the second now, the Eagles will take to the air. Jalen McNair throws to the outside for Javon Butler. The senior picks up yards, and he picks up a first down. Now later in the drive, McNair fires a pass to Christopher Rogers. Watch this as he bounces off the defender and goes in for the touchdown. They're now up 14-7. But on the ensuing kickoff, Kyle Clanton takes it 79 yards all the way back for Central. The touchdown ties the game at 14. It's a back-and-forth game. The Eagles now looking to go back in front. McNair looking end zone, and he's looking for Javon Butler again. The senior will make the catch in the end zone for the touchdown as he leaps up to make the grab. East Rockingham will go on to win by a final of 59-42. Also in 2A East, undefeated Goochland is the 2 seed and hosting Strasburg. In the second quarter, Goochland leads 7-0. Cordell Maddox with a 31-yard touchdown run. That puts Goochland up 14-0. Not too long after that, it's Marcus Burton getting in on the action as he takes the handoff from his own 40 and goes 60 yards for the score. It's now 21-zip Bulldogs. Strasburg will get on the board just before halftime as Josh Pritchett will go in on a short touchdown run for Strasburg. That made it 21-7 at halftime, but the Bulldogs will coast from there. Maddox with a interception in the third quarter. Goochland goes on to win 35-13. Riverheads had a bye in the opening round of the 1A East playoff. The 2-seed Gladiators taking on Essex in the second round tonight. They're up 7-0 in the first quarter. Brett Hostetler gets the handoff and picks up big yards. He had 5 carries for 71 yards in the game. The run will set up Harrison Schaefer, who takes the ball in for one of his 3 touchdowns. Schaefer had 31 carries for 113 yards. It's 17-zip. It was 24-0 in the third quarter. Essex has the ball, but Riverheads knocks it loose. Jeffrey Maddox, scoop and score. Riverheads is up by 31. The Gladiators defense will strike again in the fourth quarter. Hostetler grabs the juggling ball out of midair, out of the hands of the receiver. It goes 21 yards the other way for the touchdown. Riverheads will advance with a 38-0 win. We head back to Stuarts Draft for Friday's Furies play. About a minute left in the half. Madison moving down the field, but Antonio Ruiz Haynes steps in front of that pass, and the sophomore takes it 74 yards back for the touchdown. Stuarts Draft will win, and that is Friday's Furies play. All right, taking a look at the scores from around the area. Potomac Falls ends Albemarle season 22-0. Charlottesville loses on the road at top seed and undefeated Woodgrove 58-7. Spotswood falls 33-14 on the road at Rustburg. Riverheads wins 38-0. They have a shutout in their first game of the playoffs, but in the second round. Stuarts Draft moving on to the next round, 59-13 over Madison County. They will take on East Rockingham, who won 59-42 against Central Woodstock. Also in 2A East, Buffalo Gap falls 38-20 on the road at Clark County. Goochland wins 35-13 against Strasburg. And the Blue Ridge football team will be playing for a state championship tomorrow as the Barons take on North Cross in the VISAA Division II title match. Blue Ridge is in the state championship game for the first time since winning the title in 2012. The game will be played at North Cross as the Raiders are a perfect 11-0. One of those wins came at the expense of the Blue Ridge Barons as they lost 42-13 against North Cross back in September. That's the last time Blue Ridge lost a game.
We know going into this is going to be a tough game. We need to execute. We know what they do, and they know what we do, so we just see who can brawl it out, I guess.
It's an opportunity that not a lot of people get. I've been here for 4 years trying to get this done. We'll finally have the opportunity to do it, and I think it'll be good.
The state championship game kicks off tomorrow at 1 o'clock at North Cross. The Virginia football team is going on the road to face Georgia Tech tomorrow. We will have a look at the matchup when we come back. Junior forward Austin Nichols has been dismissed from the UVA men's basketball team. Head coach Tony Bennett announced today. Nichols was previously suspended for 2 scrimmages and the season opener before playing and scoring 11 points against St. Francis. The 6'9" forward redshirted last season after transferring from Memphis. He was named second-team preseason All-American by NBC Sports. Virginia will host Yale on Sunday at 1 o'clock. The Virginia women's soccer team has a chance to advance to the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament, but standing in their way is defending national champion Penn State. The teams are scoring off in Washington, D.C. First minute of play, UVA has the free kick. Alexis Schaffer sends it into the box, and Megan Cox will head it home. The Cavaliers have the lead. Now in the 23rd minute, Betsy Brennan corrals the loose ball in box, and the sophomore knocks it past the keeper. It was 2-0 at the break. The Cavaliers outshot the Nittany Lions 20-4 in the second half. Tina Iordanu sends the ball over the defense. Taylor Zemer rolls it into the back of the net. Virginia wins by a final of 3-0. The Cavaliers advance to face Georgetown on Sunday at noon. When the Virginia football team takes the field at Georgia Tech tomorrow, quarterback Matt Johns will be leading the offense. The senior will be making his first start of the season after Kurt Benkert has struggled the past few weeks. John started all 12 games for UVA last year, including a win against the Yellow Jackets. Georgia Tech is 6-4 overall this year and 3-4 in the ACC. The Jackets are coming off a 30-20 upset win against then 18th ranked Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech is 10th in the nation and first in the ACC with an average of 266 yards rushing per game. Virginia is 12th in the league in total defense and 12th against the run, but the Cavaliers say they're ready to stop the triple option offense.
Coach Mendenhall's played Georgia Tech twice. He's beat them twice, and he played Air Force a ton, and they run the same, basic offense. So he's proven that he knows what he's doing, stopping the option offense.
A less than effective approach is just to play it one way, but what you do have to be is assignment sound, and the fullback adds consistency. If you can't take away the fullback, the time of possession just overwhelms you. You never get the ball.
Virginia and Georgia Tech kick off tomorrow at 12:30 in Atlanta. You can watch the game right here on NBC 29. Virginia Tech and Notre Dame will also air on NBC 29. That game starts at 3:30. That's it for our time tonight on the Friday Night Fury. I'm Mike Shires. We will leave you with the sights and sounds of the Stewart's Draft Pep Band. Have a great weekend.